67 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. We hold this truth to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. One nation under God, all men equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation, so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war and have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this.
But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground.
The brave men living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract.
The world will little know nor long remember what we say here.
But it can never forget what they did here.
It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work, which they who have fought here have thus so far nobly advanced.
That from these honored dead we take increasing devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion.
And now we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain.
That this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom.